Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin and today I am bringing you guys an update on the patch notes that were just dropped for New World. Literally, it's 2:20 AM right now. They've just dropped these about 20 minutes ago. Quickly finished up a run on Lazarus Instrumentality and hopped on. It's late, they're putting me through the trenches, but I'm here with the update for you guys. Version 1.0.2 of New World has been dropped for the second week here of going into the game. And luckily, of course, I was still online. I am very, very much enjoying the game now. So let's see what they have done in terms of the update here. So, greetings adventurers. This week's update brings another swath of bug fixes alongside laying additional groundwork for the upcoming server transfer feature. Many members of our team are still working tirelessly on ensuring everyone can find a world to call their long-term home with the character transfer feature. We'll have more information on server transfers when they're ready, and you can check out our forums announcement for initial details. In the meantime, you can find the list of bug fixes we've addressed below. So they're going to be working on server transfers, they're still working on it, there's no official word on when that is going to now be released. So of course, when that does get announced, I will bring you guys a video detailing that so you know exactly what's going on. But for right now, it looks like we're not seeing them for the next couple of days at least. Maybe going into next week we might get that. But for now, we're not going to see it. So hold your horses with that one. As soon as we get any more info, watch on their Twitter as well because they post a lot on there. But yeah, watch for info there. Now, faction missions. We've adjusted the rates of influence gained over time so that it will continue to require significant effort over time to flip a territory into the conflict state. So what they've done is reduce the amount of influence increase over time significantly for the attacking factions, and this is to account for bug that we found where the increase was multiplied much faster than intended over time. So what was happening is if someone had held a territory for around about a week or even maybe just a few days, you would be able to cap that faction or get your faction influence up on that territory exceptionally quickly. So they've counteracted that. And what they've done to kind of balance that out is they've also removed the decrease in influence over time for defending factions, which means you can now basically defend at the same rate as the attackers can attack. So if you've got players on, you can defend your own territory a lot easier, even if you've had it for a long time. So that's kind of where they've changed it now. Whether that's going to go back in the future when they kind of address this bug, they haven't said there, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I think that is kind of a good thing. I think it should be hard to take a territory into conflict, but hopefully it's not going to be too hard where if these people have got a lot of members over several different groups, they can indefinitely defend the territory, because that's going to be where the problem comes in, and that's where the amount of time made a big difference. So fingers crossed that comes back in some form later on, but we'll see how we roll with it from now on. Next here we are on to bug fixes. So first off, we've got general bug fixes. We fixed an issue where players could respawn as a corpse. I had this multiple times, so I'm glad they fixed that one. Fixed an issue where the tier 3 fishing treasure chest wouldn't fight back after being hooked. Fixed various localization issues and text fields. Fixed an issue causing players kicked, suspended, banned, or removed from the game by easy anti-cheat to receive unclear communication. Additional meshing has been added so players better understand the penalty they received. Fixed an issue causing territory influence to be reset after an invasion. That's a really, really big one as well. Again, there is going to be harder now going forward to get that territory influence up. At least now it's not going to reset, because we've done it numerous times on our server, particularly against Brightwood, where it kept resetting every single time. So finally, that's been addressed. That's a really, really good fix. Fixed an issue where players attempting to take a split amount of the stacked items from different settlements their factions own were charged for the cost of the entire item stack. So again, if you were trying to take a full stack from somewhere, it would cost you the same as trying to take half, so people were just moving everything around. So finally, that's been addressed. Not seen anything on the market glitch though yet, where you can put stuff on the market and take it down in any location. I would like to see that be addressed ASAP. Fixed a game crash that caused player targeting another player with a healing effect at the exact moment that they fast traveled or teleported away. Interesting, bit weird, but again, glad it's gone. Fixed an issue reducing variety and potential quality of loot obtained from game modes and chests within the world. They've basically increased the variety and increased potential quality of the loot, which is nice. We all will be appreciative of that, I'm sure. Fixed an issue causing some crafting bonuses to not provide the minimum intended values. Good. Fixed an issue where the overflow items in storage transferred to a different territory. Good. Fixed an issue where petting Barkamedes caused the camera to jitter. I had this with a few NPCs. They've not mentioned any others here, so hopefully, again, that is something that they are going to address. But that's a good starting point. There's a few that need to be fixed, as I say, they're going forward. But good that they are working on that. Fantastic. Fixed an issue causing the ice pylon ability to not cool down appropriately. Thank you. That is one of the biggest things that I noticed when using the ice gauntlet, so that's a huge one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fixed an issue where players' movement could stutter after becoming encumbered from login. Again, you could sort of glitch run back to the base even if you're on maximum capacity, which was kind of odd. So again, good that that's finally been changed. That's good. We don't want people kind of glitch running through. Fixed an issue causing players to randomly teleport. Again, brilliant. Fixed an issue where players disappear if standing still when a campsite turret blueprint is being held. Fixed a visual issue causing repeaters turrets to appear as if they were firing projectiles at an angle that did not align with the turret. I had this a few times, especially in invasions. It was kind of weird. Kind of looked like you couldn't shoot people properly on the turrets even when you could. So glad that's been fixed, particularly for the wars. That's going to be super good. And also fixed miscellaneous game crashes, of course. Excellent work, AGS. Great stuff. All of those fixes very much needed, which is really nice. They have also done some AI stuff, so to do with quests here. They've fixed an issue where marsh jaw respawn slower than intended at flatfish fishery. And they've also fixed an issue causing certain bears to respawn faster than intended. And a big one for most of you guys, a lot of you may have used this spot. It's still going to be in the game, so it's that they're aware of it, and it's still fine to get your skinning XP, but they have fixed an issue causing twice the intended number of boars to spawn at the Boar POI in Restless Shores. So twice the number of intended is what was currently happening, which is why it was a ridiculous farm for weapon mastery and obviously that skinning. You're still going to be able to get the skinning XP at a very high rate in that area, so it's still going to be very worth it, but you're not going to see the ridiculous hyper spawns that we had there before, which is probably a good thing. I think a lot of you guys have taken advantage of it if you have seen it. I didn't cover it myself, but a lot of content creators had, so it's kind of one of those things. It needed to be nerfed. I'm glad it has been, so good stuff. We also see here some store fixes, so fixed an issue where players could be prompted to purchase an item they had previously started the unlocking process on in the in-game store when trying to unlock another item immediately after. Fixed an issue causing store previews for skins to not work correctly when the player was actively wielding a weapon. Fixed an issue where the Righteous Guardian armor skin would not change colour in war. Fixed an issue where the Runic Bear armor skin would not change colour in war. And fixed an issue causing incorrect poses when previewing store items. Again, perfect, particularly the PvP side of stuff. So in wars, really good that they've now fixed that, so you are going to be seeing people in the right colours, which is really important. For those of you that don't know, blue is going to be your team, red's going to be the enemy, and generally that armor is coloured to match that, so those ones weren't really working. It's fantastic we've now seen that change added, and generally pretty happy with that. We've seen a lot of bug fixes, a lot of crash fixes, all that good stuff. Again, thank you Amazon Game Studios. It's a really good update. Lots of good stuff in there that I was hoping to see. As I say, a few things that could be worked on there, particularly the marketplace stuff that I made a video on the other day. That needs to kind of get addressed ASAP. We've also got a few other POIs that kind of exploitative kind of nature at the moment where they're hyper spawning. Again, probably stuff they're looking into, but would like to see that fixed as soon as possible. But generally on the whole, really enjoying the game. These updates are fantastic. So a massive shout out to that team there, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. As I say, bit of a late one for me, but I've managed to bring you guys as soon as it's come out, so you're on top of all of the news, all of the updates there. So hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like on the video down below, as it really does help me out. If you are new here to the channel and you'd like to see more New World content, whether it be news, updates, classes, builds, different styles of content, so different gameplay, all that kind of stuff will be covered here on the channel. So make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that, and turn the notification bell on. Other than that, if you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, where I'll be doing a lot of live streaming, going live pretty much every day, the link for that will be in the description and in the comments. As always, if you'd like to join the Discord community, the link for that will also be in the comments and description. We'd love to have you over there. Come and chat New World with us. It would be amazing to have you over there. Other than that, guys, if you do want to support me directly as a content creator here on YouTube, the join button is available to join the membership program just below today's video if you want to click on that and see which options we have available for you. And other than that, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care and peace.